You know, once you cut your wig into a bob, it's over with. It's over with for you, sis. You might as well throw the wig in the trash.
I keep pausing like I do. I keep pausing like I do. I keep pausing like I do. I keep pausing.
What's up, guys, and welcome back to my channel. If you're new, hey girl and guys, I'm Alesha. I've been doing this style of video on my channel for a while now. It does really well, and I appreciate that. If I was someone who was purchasing wigs on Amazon like I was at one point, I would want to know what are good wigs and what aren't, so I don't have to waste my time. So I enjoy really making these videos, and plus I have a lot of wigs that I'm always constantly trying for you guys on Amazon, so why not give y'all the tea and let you know which wigs are good and which ones are not. So disclaimer, this is my personal opinion. If you don't agree, that's fine, but this is how I feel about these units. And yeah, let's go ahead and get straight into the video. So I'm going to be going from the worst to the best wig, so make sure to keep on watching all the way to the end of this video to see what my favorite or my best wig is on Amazon right now at this very moment. And when I say worst, I mean as in there's reasons why I don't like the wig. I wouldn't necessarily say I hate them, but there's a lot of reasons why I don't like the unit, and I will be speaking on why. Shout out to Divine. She left me a comment on one of my videos and wanted me to do a rating scale based on longevity, quality, and price. So that's what I'm going to be doing in this video. I feel like it will be easier to interpret for you guys as well, because I know I can ramble and continue on. So that's how I'm going to be deciding these wigs today. I have 6 that I'm going to be rating. 3 are my best, and then 3 will be in the worst category. All the best wigs can be found on my Amazon storefront under best wigs. All the ones that I just tried will be under wigs I've tried. I don't necessarily love them, but I don't necessarily hate them, or I do hate them. But you'll have to watch the videos to find out. That's why I hope you guys really subscribe to my channel, because I go in depth on how I feel about the wig when I'm actually reviewing it. I'm not getting paid to do these Amazon wigs. I purchased them on my own. These are my own opinions. Even when I do get paid, they're my own opinions. I know you guys say that a lot, like, oh, well, influencers get better wigs than us. No, they don't. Like, I don't know, maybe the other ones do, but I don't. And I can just say that I get shitty wigs too, so that's that. I have my MacBook here, so I'm going to be looking down to the side, you know, throughout the video, so I can just look at my notes here that I wrote about the units. But let's go ahead and get into the rating. Okay, so for my worst wig that I'm putting on this list, so 6 out of 6 is the wig that I got from Unice Hair. This was a kinky 4C edge wig. Now, I actually turned this wig into the bang unit that y'all saw on my channel. This wig was supposed to be a 4C wig. The wig was actually, you know, a silky texture, but the edges were supposed to be 4C. I'm gonna rate this wig on a scale of 1 to 10 as a 5, because it was tangly. Like, it tangled so bad. Didn't even feel like good hair after a couple of days. And I love Unice Hair. They're one of my favorite companies, and I was really disappointed in the quality that was on that wig. So yeah, it tangled a lot. As far as like the quality of the hair, it was poor, so I would give it like a 4. It tangled. It was not shiny for real. Like, I had to make it look how it looked, if I want to say that. When I pull a wig out the pack, I feel like it should look nice, and then after a week or 2, it should still look nice. Like, it should still look nice at like a month. Longer than that, that wig was given throwaway after a week or 2. That was really bad to me. Also, the 4C edges, as soon as I went to go bleach the wig, they were gone. They washed out. They were straight again. So I really don't know what their process is to the 4C edge look. I haven't even been able to really try it, because that's the only wig that I've even had to show the 4C edges, and I couldn't even show because they were gone. So as far as the price goes, the price is a 0 out of 10. The price is so high. Like, it is not affordable, and what you're getting for the price is not worth it. The price on this unit was $300 for a 24-inch wig. I'm sorry, I don't know what they're doing to that wig. It's not raw hair. It's nothing special. There's really no reason for it to be that expensive, if I'm being honest with you. I understand that it's a long wig, but there's long wigs that you can purchase for way less than $300. So yeah, she's bottom of my list. Not worth it if you're gonna buy it. I just wouldn't even buy this one from this brand, maybe from somewhere else. I don't have anything to recommend to you guys, because like I said, I've never tried a kinky edge wig to even know. So yeah, moving on to number 5 on my list is a wig that I got from Supernova Hair on Amazon. It was a chocolate wig, 5x5 closure, transparent lace, and to run back on that Unice wig, it was transparent lace. This wig was transparent lace as well. The only reason why I'm ranking it a 5 on my list is because the hair was so thin. The wig was so thin, like I don't even know, it's like giving 2 bundles, bundle and a half, if that. It was so flat and there was no volume, and you know me, I'm gonna cut layers into my wigs, and even with the layers, it didn't look right. Overall, I would give this wig a 6 out of 10 on the fact of it was flat. The color was supposed to be a chocolate color. It was a very flat brown. It was really not chocolate. When I think of chocolate, I think of warm, you know, a nice warm tone that's going to complement the skin. Every chocolate wig, I'm going to be honest, every chocolate wig that I've had has been a flat brown color, like giving number 4. It's not giving chocolate or warm. So maybe I'll try to make a chocolate wig on my own where I'm actually coloring a wig, because I never can actually get the color that I want. I'm thinking of like honey brown, you know, something golden. No, it was ashy looking, if I'm being real. It was an ashy looking brown. The wig was flat. As far as longevity goes, I don't know how long it's gonna last, because I didn't wear it that long. I put it on, realized it was flat, and was like, this ain't even worth wearing. To be honest with you, it just wasn't. The price of this wig was under $150, so I think it was decent. It was 18 inches, but for the price and what you're getting as far as quality, it's not worth it. Me personally, it's not worth it. I wouldn't buy it. I wouldn't even buy it just for a special event. It just was not giving. It was not giving at all. Yeah. It just wasn't, it wasn't for me. So moving on. Going to number 4 on my list. This will end off the worst wigs on the list, or wigs that I really did not care for. So this will have to be for the brand Lab Hairs. This was a deep wave HD lace wig. I wanted to try to give you guys more HD lace options, because I really feel like HD lace makes a difference. I love HD lace. Some girlies who only wear HD lace, they want to know where they can get one from, either fast or affordability. This brand is coming number 4 on my list because not the lace. The lace was perfect. I would give this wig overall a 7 out of 10. The lace was immaculate. I mean, like, once I installed the wig, you couldn't even tell. This video actually went viral on my other TikTok page. All 4 or 5 videos that I posted of this wig went viral. The company actually has reached out to me to do a collab, but I purchased this wig on my own. I'm just gonna say that lace is obviously really good. I wouldn't even knock that. I would give that literally a 10 out of 10. It was so good. Thin. It disappeared as soon as they got on the skin, and that's what I'm talking about when I get HD. It should be doing that. And it wasn't the fake HD. It was real Swiss HD, invisible, whatever you want to call it, lace. It was gone. The reason why I'm putting this as a number 4 and in my worst category, or why I don't like the wig, is because the actual curly hair was dry. It was so dry. After like 2 days, it did shed, not a lot, but it did shed. So for quality, I'm gonna give this like a 4. It's really not worth wearing. The only reason why I will wear this wig is because of the lace. They can try to redo their formula, and I hope that's why they're reaching out, because yeah, if not, then I hope they're watching this video and they realize they need a new vendor. Like, whoever they're getting their wigs from, they need to put different tracks on the wig. The lace was great, but the tracks on the wig were not. The price of the wig wasn't too bad. The wig was under $200, right at that, you know, stopping point for $200 for a 16 inch. I thought that was really good. It was a frontal. The frontal was a 13x6. The sides were, however, like 2. It was like 13x2. They were really short. You know how these wigs are. It's like the lace is disappearing. Lace are receding on these wigs. I don't know what's going on, but the price I felt like was pretty good for the lace that you got. But as far as the quality of the hair, it was not worth it. It was not worth it at all. Overall, like I said, I'm giving this wig a 7 out of 10. It was good for the install, but it's not gonna last you long. The longevity is like 0 out of 10 as well. It's poor. I couldn't even wear this wig for a couple of days without cutting it into a bob. You know, once you cut your wig into a bob, it's over with. It's over with for you, sis. You might as well throw the wig in the trash. Lab Hairs, I need y'all to do better. It's a great company as far as the lace goes, but I'm going to go ahead and see what the collab is talking about. Hopefully I can give you guys a better option, or they have updated their wigs. If they do, I will do an updated video on this. Sitting at number 3, so we're going into the best wigs now, is this brand called Cutai, Cutai, and this was a body wave wig. This again was HD lace. I got a 16-inch frontal from them. I don't think this was a full frontal. None of these wigs were full frontals. Most of the Amazon wigs you get are never full frontals. That was a negative point. A great thing about this wig was that it was pre-bleached, so the wig did come pre-plucked. It came pre-bleached. Honestly, you don't have to do a whole lot to this wig if you are a beginner. If you're somebody who does your hair a lot or you're a stylist, I would say you're gonna have to go in and pluck the wig. So that's why I put it at number 3, because I felt like the hairline could have been plucked better than what it was. It was very minimal. As far as the pre-bleach knots, I appreciated that because you don't have to really do anything. It cuts down on your time. But I think I did go in and re-bleach the knots just because I could still see them a little bit. But that's a preference thing. You really don't have to. Overall, I would give this wig a 8 out of 10 just for the fact of that it comes pre-bleached, it comes pre-plucked. It's pretty much ready to go for somebody that's a beginner. The wig price was great. It was a 16-inch and the price was right under $180, so I thought that was good as well. This is a HD lace wig. They're going to be more expensive than the transparent lace wig, so some of these prices that I'm saying, I know some of y'all probably like, that's too high, that's too high. I got some of those on my first video, but look, if it's too high, it's just not for you. Okay, I'm just not speaking to you. You just skip over this video. If you are somebody who feels like that's affordable, because to me that's affordable, we're talking under $250 for an HD lace wig. Come on, that's good. So overall, for longevity, I think the wig held up okay. Again, why it's at number 3. Wig is like 7 out of 10 for longevity. I actually installed this wig on my friend, my best friend. She lives with me, so I can speak on these things, on like the longevity, the lace, you know, how it looked and everything. I installed it, I messed with it, I customized it, and then she wore it, so I was able to see how long it lasted. She actually still has this wig. She's one of those people who does not wear wigs long. I mean, like a week or two, she's taking her wig off and putting it in a rotation with the rest. So she still has this wig. It still is able to be worn. All right, we're coming down to the end of the list, guys. Coming in at number 2, I'm giving y'all a color. This is a highlighted wig. It's a blonde color, shades P4/27. That's what was listed on Amazon. I like this wig a lot. Like, this wig is number 2 for a reason. The lace was so good. This was a transparent lace wig. You can turn your transparent lace into HD. Like, you really can with good technique, you know, good products. I really feel like this wig was giving HD lace. I reviewed another blonde wig on my last video, and you know, sometimes you'll think a wig is great until you find another one. That's how I feel. This blonde wig is topping that one. Color of the other blonde wig was kind of like a dull color. It wasn't warm tones, and when I talk about color, I want my wigs to look really, really warm and complement my skin tone, not ashy, not dull. This was a very warm blonde wig, which to me is hard to find. I've had a lot of blonde wigs sent to me. I've had a lot of blonde wigs that I've bought on my own, and this wig was very warm tone colors. I love the color blend. For an Amazon wig, it was really like surprising to me to get one like that. The color blend was good. I did wash this wig with some purple shampoo to bring out some of those blonde tones and make them look a little bit more platinum. The quality of the hair was silky. So overall, I'm giving this wig a 8 out of 10. For quality, I'm going to give the wig an 8 out of 10. The hair was silky, barely, like very minimal shedding. I don't even remember the wig shedding at all, like really. And I cut layers into it and everything. No tangling for real. I think I got telling me I got a 20-inch, but I don't believe that. I had cut it into a bob. Maybe I did, I don't know. But the price, I'm giving it a 9 out of 10. For a colored wig, the price was right under $150 for a 20-inch. You can't beat that to me. I really think it's good. The density of the wig was on the thinner side, but it was nothing like Supernova where it was just see-through. It was nothing like that. It was like a natural density. I don't remember what the density was. You guys can click on the link and find out. I like this wig a lot. I think it melted really good on my skin and it looked good with my skin tone. Last but not least, we're coming in at number 1 on the best wig that I think is on Amazon right now at this current moment, and it is this wig that I have on my head. So this is from the company called Lehan, Lehan on Amazon. This is a 5x5. Y'all get to see it right in action in live view. This is a 5x5 closure wig, body wave texture, 22 inches. I did trim this wig at the ends because trim your wig's ends. You don't want them to be looking scraggly. I always trim my ends on my wig. I just cut some face trimming layers on this side. I have actually had this wig for a minute now, at least a month or two. I haven't been wearing it consistently. I take my wigs off. We all know I'm promoting wigs. I do wigs. I install wigs on my channel all the time, constantly changing my hair or, you know, wearing my real hair out. This wig has not constantly been on my head, but it hasn't even been washed yet. It's about time for it to get washed. But this is one of my favorite wigs on Amazon. My number one was Sunkasa hair. If you haven't seen my other Amazon video, go check that out. It's coming up close to it. Like, Sunkasa didn't come second to me and this is first. This wig is so nice. It's silky for one. Rarely any tangling. It does tangle if we're being realistic. It does tangle. I would give the quality of this hair a 9 out of 10. Only reason why it's not a 10 out of 10 is because it does tangle slightly. Not a lot, but slightly. I mean, this wig needs to be washed and it's tangling in the nape area, if anything. I can run my hands all through this hair. Very little snags. Like, no hair is coming out on my hands. The lace is really good. This is a 5x5 transparent lace closure and the lace is melted. All the way melted. I like to do like little pieces of baby hairs, nothing laid down, so it can look as realistic as possible. It's so many things that I could say about this wig that I really love. From day one when I got this unit, it was just great, and the price is a 10 out of 10 for a 22-inch 5x5 closure. It's coming in under $110. Where are you finding that at? Under $110. The price is good, the quality is good, and longevity, I'm giving it an 8 out of 10 for right now. I can't go any higher because I have not had this wig that long and it still looks good. So as far as I'm concerned, the longevity is good so far. Again, I'm just one of them people who, like, unless the wig is immaculate, I don't keep my wigs that long. I don't like to keep my wigs that long. They're virgin hair. They're not an investment to me. You know, this is something that I'm probably gonna buy every couple of months anyway. Even if I didn't do wig influencing, I would buy wigs like that anyway. I've always been like that. One day I will invest in a raw wig that I could just keep, you know, for a good minute. But for now, we're still at the virgin hair stage. And I would say that this is a great wig to go ahead and add to your collection if you are looking for a great wig on Amazon. And that wraps up this video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Make sure to hit that like button for me and subscribe if you're not subscribed already. I will be continuing to make these videos as I get more wigs. I have one sitting in the closet that I've been having sitting in there for like 2 months that I still haven't bleached. To install for y'all, I'll be having a lot of wigs to do. So leave me an emoji down in the comment section below if you watch this video all the way to the end. And I also want to give you guys a quick little bonus that I am going to be making a video on how to find good Amazon wigs, my tips that I can give you guys to find them on your own. So make sure to hit that subscribe button if you're not already subscribed so you can stay tuned for that video, and put the notification bell on so you can be notified when that video comes out. I'll actually be filming that video directly after this one, so it will be coming out soon. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see y'all in my next video.